Good night, everyone. It has been a little while since we haven't been chatting. The time it's 12:21 a.m. from South Africa. Or we can say it is past midnight from South Africa. And the day is the 9th of the 6th month, 2018. And good morning to others. Good day, good afternoon, and good morning. Thanks for our current viewers. I haven't been around for quite some time, and I know it has been a very long famine in seeing me. So I'm glad that today I had to pinch only a few of my minutes just to come and say hi. Though I might not be long, I'll just try to stick to half an hour. If maybe I went beyond that, I can just add 10 minutes. Okay. And thanks again. Hi, Osman Bara, BSR leader. Okay. Hi and welcome again. I'm not certain where you're from, but I suspect that you're from our continent in Africa. Okay. Now let's get into the subject of the day. I've been, as usual, I've been going through some of the articles from the blog, even if you did not see me, but I forever attend my lessons from the blog. Okay. So sometime last year, towards the end of the year, there was an article from the admin about the plan of the elites. But I just picked up one today that they've posted something similar to, not exactly, but it was just an update from what they've posted towards the end of the year about the Bilderbergers. Okay, I hope most of you have seen that article. So the one that was posted last year, it was in a video form. So it's it was actually giving us a green light about the upcoming plans of the system globally, or the elite system. So today they've just attached an article in a form of a photo. Okay. And let me just share that with you before we continue here. Okay. Let's share that to everyone. Okay. Just okay. Yeah, this is the article. The heading here says, The private group, the Bilderbergers, are having another annual meeting now to discuss how they will rule the world. So here in brackets, it says third-party article. So this article was posted by the admin on the 8th of the 6th month, and that was yesterday, 2018, because today is the 9th in South Africa. It's past midnight, 27 past midnight. So this is how the picture looks, as we can see. Now, you can also follow up on CNBC, then just to get an update, if maybe you've missed out the discussion or news about it, you can always go to Google and refer back and on the whole subject about the Bilderberg on CNBC. It says here, Bilderberg cares about truth and objectivity while meeting in secret. So there's more. It's a very interesting subject, and you can also go back to the education blog and follow up about the one that they've posted last year from the admin. It has a video. Okay, so now here's the thing. Okay, let's log out from here now. Sorry. Okay, now what we see today, it's what we see. In it, and then there is no fake in it. But this is what is happening currently. Okay. So now, here's the question. Are we prepared to stand up and see things in a different perspective? Since the admin is giving us these updates, and it is not all about cashing out or having what we have in our wallets called wealth, okay, and cashing out, accumulating as much wealth the best we can in this community, or multiplying the wealth. It's something else, okay, because the very same wealth, as soon as we accumulate it, the question is, we are all on this planet Earth. So where is our freedom exactly? And where exactly are we going to settle as soon as we've accumulated this wealth? Are we gonna move away from planet Earth to another planet, or is this the planet that Jehovah, the creator of heaven and earth, has put us as all humankind to stay or cultivate this earth? As far as I've done my little study, the only planet where human beings can sustain or live is planet Earth. As for other planets, that's something else. That is why to this day, our knowledge hasn't reached out that level of having a solution to settle in those planets. So the only planet that was created for us to live happily is planet Earth. We have all sorts of vegetation, waters, and climates. You know, it grow much is growing. We have minerals and etc. But as for other planets, they're still battling to understand those planets. Now, I'm very, very happy to follow exactly what the admin is guiding us or helping us with, especially this information, the Bilderberg and things like that, how the elites are planning to, how can I put it? How are they planning to make this world into their own agenda? Okay, I'll use that word. Now, if the elites are planning ahead, and today it's different, most of the things that they're doing, it's public, everyone can see. Now, what are we doing? Are we going to sit back and say, no, we are still waiting for our baby, who is called the billion coin, to mature, and then after we will come in as soon as things are ready? No. That's the first question. And the second question is that, are we ready to be a part of this mission? Because to be a part of the TBC mission, it's a different thing altogether. It's not all about, I mentioned accumulating wealth, kringles, TBC full coins, and waiting for the, no, we don't use the exchanges, but waiting for one of the financial institutions to come on board so that we can cash out and things like that. And that's all. The question is, where are we going to enjoy that wealth of freedom? That's a second question. So in this mission, there's more involved. We need to understand it beyond. We need to take note of each and every article that is being attached in the education blog, discuss it, share it, like the one I've just showed you now. If some of you can't recall exactly the video, I'll remind you about something. Last year, the very same group, Bilderbergers, as soon as they were approaching towards their place of meeting, there were journalists outside that place asking them, they wanted to know more about them, meaning the journalists wanted to know more about these people. Who are they? And what was the event all about, things like that. So the thing that you'll remember, not even one of those guys, meaning from that group, replied or answered. It was like they can't speak, they're speechless, you know, by birth. So they didn't answer. So the journalists went for the first one. Hi, I am so-and-so. Can you please tell me your name? They were all silent because they were trained not to share anything with whoever. Okay, so it's very interesting. I'll also in our next live chat, I'll see if I can get the heading of that video, but it's under education. It came out last year. Yeah. So now we are now over 2 years. Okay. Much has happened, and we were involved with other programs online, offline. So many exchanges came in and they left with no solution. We have so many things, but look at the period. It's over 2 years, and within this period of 2 years, tell me of any of these programs came with a solution. It looks like I'm still searching for one to see that which of these programs came up with a solution. The bottom line is that when I listen or when I recall what was being said from those programs was that come on board, our product, it's still at a lowest price, grab as much as you can. After 6 months, we will be having a trading platform, then immediately our prices will be going high and all those kind of things. People went in, some they went for the loans and etc. within these 2 years. And most of those programs or so-called solutions, they are no more. There are a lot, probably over 200, even more. Now, we have seen that, okay? Now, let us review now from those programs, including ourselves as the Billion Coin, who is still standing? Then it's obvious. The answer is obvious. And who is still growing in a membership? It's obvious. So, I fail to understand at times if people tend to differ with our ideology, but at the end of the day, we are not forcing anyone to be a part of this. But we love to share with everyone. When people start feeling poverty, they have to do something about it. But the question is, how many people are doing that? Only few. Okay. There is a solution for each and every one within this community, even outside this community, to see that what is happening currently. I see this week and previous week there's been much articles on the blog. I've been going through them, listening to videos, attending some live streams and listening to different views, and also trying to encourage others to live stream, to share their understanding since they've been with us for almost 2 years, even over 2 years. Okay, so we have good updates from our admin, and we need to take precautions, and at the same time, we don't have to be ignorant about these articles since they're very important to each and every one of us. It is not all about accumulating what is already been given to us, meaning the wealth that the admin has created for each and every one of us. But it's all about preparing ourselves on how are we going to end poverty, because ending poverty, it's a very large task. It requires each and every member to be engaged, to be a part of it. Okay. And lastly, I would say you can have money Okay, you can have a lot of money, but if you don't have a knowledge to plan for that money, then that is nothing, because at the end of the day, you won't be happy with that money. You can have wealth from TBC, but as long as you're not following certain principles or instructions, at the end of the day, you won't be in a position to plan for that money, but someone will come and do it for you. Take for an example, when the financial system or the banking system when they look at us, when I look at you, I see my fellow ones, my loving fellow ones, brothers and sisters, human beings, unique creation of Jehovah. That's how I see all of you. But when the financial systems or the banking system, when they look at us, no, they don't see us the way I see you. They see us in a different perspective. They see us as something else. I can use multiple names. They see us as people who cannot think about money, meaning we don't know anything about money and we can't plan anything. They are the ones who can decide and plan for the entire world population. And we're talking about a handful of families here, only a handful of families. We're not talking about, they're not even 3.2 million like us. No, they are less. It's a handful private families, okay? Now, if someone goes to the bank and say, I want to make a fixed deposit to open an investment for 6 months, something called fixed deposit, 6 or 8 months. That's what the bank wants. And then what they'll do, they will analyze the situation and say, oh, this person can't think, doesn't know how to plan for his or her money. Then let us plan for him. But of course, at the end of the day, you won't even get a 50%. You won't even get a fraction of that money. As for the rest of the money, it's going to benefit the bank. But the question is it true that we cannot think straight? We cannot plan? No, it's not true. So we have to change our mindset and start thinking differently. And we have to remove the old thinking and insert the new thinking. Then we'll start seeing things in a broader sense or a broader scope. Okay, this is what TBC is doing. It's preparing us for something. We may have some of us who are having doubts, who are not sure, who are not certain about our mission. But at the end of the day, myself and others, we know that it's going to happen. It's going to happen and it's coming. It's on its way. We are heading there. But in order for one to see exactly where we are heading or what we are talking about, that person has to be a part of this and engage him or herself with all activities of the billion coin. Then as soon as we talk or start sharing certain things, then people will understand that, oh, this is where it's hidden. You know, when you start a sum at school, if you're at school, if your teacher or your lecturer gives you a sum to work on, okay, arithmetic or mathematics, and then if your beginning of that sum is wrong, and the end will be wrong, meaning the answer that you're going to get, it will be wrong because your beginning was wrong. But if your beginning was right, even if you were slow, but the answer is going to be right. So this is what we're talking about. So most of us, we are still here, and we don't despair because we understand the whole mission of the billion coin. I've mentioned quite much, and for the past 2 years, there hasn't been any solution to this day, and we know that. And I, as an individual, I see no other solution for mankind to get out of poverty except the one that TBC has brought to all humankind around the globe. I don't know what you say. Anyway, thanks again, since I mentioned that this was gonna be our last subject, because I had about 3. So let me thank everyone on the top chat. Osman, thanks again for being here with us. And Roy Whittingham, Water Van Lawrence, oh, I think that's Dutch for sure, if I'm not mistaken. Welcome again. And then my brother from Cote d'Ivoire, Osman, you welcome again. And let's see, we have EMS from the Philippines, but I don't know whether currently she's still in Phuket, Thailand, if I'm not sure. Yeah. Hi, my brother Steven. Good to see you. I miss you guys, all of you. I've been so held up trying to multitask many things, but I'm here today. I would love to share with you again late today. Yamiogo Emmanuel, hi brother, and welcome again to our live stream. And I thank you all again. The time now it's 12:49 a.m. It's past midnight, South African time, and the date is the 9th, 6th, 2018. So I'm looking forward to join you guys, and it's a pleasure. And my brother Steven, I'm looking forward to talk to you, but I've been busy these days, but I'll hit you with email or message whenever I'm ready. Here's Diana from Canada. Yes, Diana. I know. You haven't seen me for quite a while. So many things have been, I've been held up with so many things, but I did show up a bit in some of your live streams, and hopefully now, since I'm back, I'll be able to join your live stream, Diana. Yeah. Okay. As always, Diana, our time is always up. We're closing up, but it's fine. You are never late, okay, because you are here with us. So I'll talk to you. Okay, Diana, thanks again. I'll talk to you. Let me see. The time it's 1. Okay, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. It's about in about 10 hours. I'll talk to you, and then after the 10 hours, I'll talk to you again after 4 hours. Yeah, that will be about 4 o'clock South African time. Yeah. Okay. Okay, guys, let's go and read. Let's take precautions. These articles are brought in the blog for each and every one of us. They are very important. Read about that article I showed you and follow up with their video. It's very interesting. And I love you all, guys. I'm looking forward to talk to you again. And thanks. If there's anything or any questions or you'd like to share more with me, on the description box, I left my contacts there. The email is there. My website is there. And thank you again. Bye for now.